quite frankly, the result is unacceptable.
First at 6, for the first time in at least decades, the South Carolina Ports Authority Board may be without a Charleston member.
And many local lawmakers are concerned with the lack of representation. Our Claire Weber joins us now live with why some elected leaders are actually pushing back on the governor's picks. Claire?
Katie, Tessa, the Wando Welch Terminal here in Mount Pleasant is part of the Port of Charleston, one of the state's biggest ports. Lawmakers say this proves the point that the Holy City deserves a seat at the table. The South Carolina Ports Authority Board is getting a new look, but Governor Henry McMaster hasn't appointed a single member from Charleston.
Government closest to the people is best for the people, and if you don't geographically live here, it's a lot harder to have those conversations or attend those lunchtime meetings with all our different partners that touch the port here.
Port operations in the Lowcountry generate about $11 billion annually and 32,000 jobs.
More businesses, more warehousing and distribution-based businesses are locating in and around Charleston so that they can receive goods and then ship them to customers, not just in South Carolina, but throughout the Southeast as a whole.
Other manufacturing jobs can be found throughout South Carolina, primarily in the upstate. But Dr. Von Nessen says port activity is mostly seen in Charleston.
The majority of those jobs that can be traced back to the port, though, are jobs at businesses throughout the state that disproportionately rely on the port for their ongoing operations.
South Carolina ports have an economic footprint of $87 billion a year. But many argue there are also downsides, like port traffic and pollution.
Every county in the state benefits from the positives of the port, but some counties, like Charleston County, we also have negative impacts there.
State Senator Sutton says his constituents see these impacts every day, and he fears they could worsen without Charleston-based representation. He thinks the board's appointment system may even need to change to prioritize local voices.
Does the mayor of Charleston, the mayor of Mount Pleasant, does the mayor of North Charleston all get an appointment going forward? I'm open to looking at legislation that does that.
A spokesperson for the governor says in part, quote, every single county and community across South Carolina benefits from the port's success. The governor's appointments will likely go before the state Senate this week for a final vote. Working for you live in Mount Pleasant, Claire Weber, News 4.